Hey, Niranjan here and welcome to this demo video in which I'll quickly show you how to work with the instant puzzle generator WordStat program, right? So once you log in, you'll be seeing this training section, you'll be seeing the support. This is where you can request support and this is where you can change the password. The word search application is accessed by this button. So just click on that and you'll be able to reach this page where you'll be able to access the puzzle creation suite of tools, right? So click on this button to create a puzzle. Let's say we want to create a Christmas puzzle, all right? So I'll just call it as Christmas and then create it. The moment you create that, you'll have a project that is created here and then just view it to see this particular editor, right? Now what we'll do is we'll upload the words. To upload the words, simply select the options that we have and click on this button. So now that text file had all the words and these words have now been converted into the puzzle, right? So you can download this entire book straight from here. Like just clicking on this will show you these options. You can download it as PNG, JPG, PPTX and PDF. And otherwise what you can do is if you want to download individual images, that also you can do by clicking here, right? So if you click here, you'll be able to access all of these individually, right? Now this set of tools is there for global changes. So anything that is to be implemented across all the pages is to be addressed from here, and the local changes are specific to this particular page, right? Now once you have uploaded the words, you don't have to if you want to make some changes to the word list, you don't have to really go back to to re-upload them again. All you have to do is edit it here, right? Here you can basically work and pretty quickly make changes, right? You can customize the title. Instead of Christmas one, I would say puzzle one, right? And say instead of the first puzzle for you, I would say, can you solve this puzzle? Can you solve this puzzle, right? And then if I save this here, you will see that the thing is reflected here. Okay, so you can quickly update all of this, right? Now let's talk about the global changes. Here you have a lot of changes that you can do. I mean, if you want to edit the font, just go here, select one of the 500 fonts that have given you, and all of a sudden you will have all these fonts changed. For example, if I go for this, you can see that the font has now changed. Okay, now similarly you can change the font sizes. Like you can change the size of the font, which is controlled by here. You can change the description font size, which is controlled by this button. You can also change the size of this font. Say for example, instead of 32, if I want to make it 50, right? So you will see now the fonts have become 50, right? So these are the kind of changes that we are talking about. So let's go back to this kind of a font, all right? And now what we'll do is we'll revert this back to say 25 so that it is manageable, all right? Or maybe I'll make it a little bigger, around 30. Correct. So now we have got this puzzle, right? Now we can always easily change the grid sizes. If you want this to be a difficult one, you can go for a higher grid size. For example, 20 by 20, you will see that there will be a lot more filler words which will make it difficult to solve. If you want to have something simpler for smaller kids, younger kids, then you can go for a relatively lower grid size. Okay, so that's something that you can do. Not only that, we can also change the borders, right? We can change these borders here. We can switch it off. Right, the moment you switch it off, the border is gone. We can switch it on, so you have the external border. We can also have internal grid lines, as you can see here. Okay, not only that, we can also change the color of these puzzles. So for example, let's say we want to go for a font color like brown, right? This is what we can do. Let's say the border we want it to be blue, right? We can go for blue border, right? So all these options are there that we can play around with. Let me quickly show you how the what kind of options do we have in solutions, right? This is a viewer where we can see how the solution looks like, right? Now let's play around with the options that we have for solutions. Okay, so now let's imagine that we want the solutions to have just the external border, okay, not the internal ones. So this is how it would look. Let's say we would want it to have circles instead of the bounding box. The bounding box is basically this outer line that you see, right? So let's say I don't want this bounding box. So you can see just the words here, right? And let's say we want to circle them. You can circle them at will, right? Let's say you just don't want to have these filler words, right? You just want to have the solution words shown, not the filler words. So what you can do is you can click this on and all of a sudden these words will be gone, right? This is the kind of flexibility that you have. Now that's not all, because you can also change the color of the solutions, right, of the solution option. So for example, let's say we show the filler box, right? We show all of this, and what I would do is I would have the filler letter in orange. That basically means these are in orange, and let's say I want the answers to be in purple. So this is how it will look, right? So purple may not be visible. Let me do it blue. Yeah, so you can see now I can change them as per the requirement. All right, now this is basically something that affected the entire puzzle book. If you want to do these changes for individual puzzles as well, you can easily do that from this localized settings, so that individual images can be changed, altered, whichever way you like. There is another ability that you have, like you can, if you, let's say you don't like this layout or the way it's organized, you want to shuffle it around a bit, you can easily do that. There is this regenerate option, which will actually take the same words and regenerate them. So you see this is a different layout, like the words have been reorganized, and you can basically create something different every time you want. Like let's say it's going to use the same set of words, it's not going to change, but yeah, the letters in the puzzle, they'll be reorganized, as a result of which your answers change. Okay, so this is pretty much a quick demonstration of what the application can do, and thank you so much for taking your time out. Hopefully you get on board and enjoy this. Like given the Q4 is coming up, your customers will be loving this, and we've been developing this for quite some time now. It's been like in development for a long time, and we have been using it internally in our business. So this has been proven time and time again, right? Thank you so much for taking a look at this. Cheers, bye.